And that was in his last 3 games, including a hat-trick against Monaco. Welcome back to the Gobby Gaffer. It's part 22 now, and it's this quest to try and get Lille to win the Champions League. But my word, are we looking a very, very exciting outfit. So since we had that quite poor showing at St James Park, and you can see there all shiny green dots, Marseille was a win. Obviously Newcastle was a win. Sent us through to the quarter-finals of the Champions League. Gwynkamp 4-1 win. Met 7-2 win. Stuck a little friendly in there. International break. A nice 10-0 win in that one. But it was only Bromley. And then we played Monaco and we won 3-2. And you won't be surprised to see that we're top of the league. And not only are we top of the league, we're 5 points ahead of Paris Saint-Germain. 28 games played, and we're actually 7 points ahead of Monaco. And the draw for the quarter-final has been made. It's Inter Milan versus PSG, Juventus versus Bayern, Manchester City versus Lille. Yeah, do not adjust your sets. We're going to the Etihad for the first leg, and it's Leverkusen against Real Madrid. And bear in mind, we beat both Manchester City and Bayern Munich in the league stage. I think we are probably the best team left in this competition, because Real Madrid would normally be the best team left. However, they had to play the qualifying game to get into the last 16. So I don't think Real Madrid are firing on all cylinders this season. I think we've got a very good chance. And especially seeing as our superstar striker is banging goals in for fun. It's a long, long time I've had a striker who finds the net as frequently as De Reyes does. In Football Manager, it's a good while. Anyway, less of the waffling. Let's get stuck in. It's we're jumping on a flight. It's the Etihad. It's Manchester City. Well, I'm very, very confident about this one. And I suppose that's a very dangerous thing to do. But anyway, 2 games today. It's Manchester City with a place in the semi-finals of the Champions League at stake. And a very familiar looking lineup. Carnesecchi in goal. Back 4 of Kirkes, Branthwaite, Sachi and Hamza. Although when I say a familiar, Didario picked up quite a nasty injury, so Hamza is having to deputise today, but he is a very, very good deputy. The midfield 3, Ngoma, Aguero and Gomez, and the 2 strikers, Julian and superstar Jurez. I am really surprised nobody's coming to buy him, because he's an absolute superstar. I'm playing just behind Godoy, who is taken Ngoma used to play there. I dropped Ngoma, put Godoy in, and he's taken that and run with it. What a brilliant player Godoy is. Loads of assists, great little player. Let's get stuck in. So quite a few familiar names still left in the Manchester City lineup. In game, it's 2033. Haaland is 32. Phil Foden is 32. Gvardiol is still there. Ruben Dias is still there. And sometimes I think Football Manager has a job just disposing of players when they get a bit too old. But anyway, we jump into the game. Rico Lewis with the first highlight. He throws it into Bukayo Saka, who's playing for Manchester City. I think if you remember, was it Ngoma who took his place in the England squad? So a little bit of a feather in his cap. Ball played out by Branthwaite there. Not the greatest of balls. And Doku now slides the ball in. And we do manage to get that away, do we? Haaland with his back to goal. Branthwaite. We do some great work there in defence. So Football Manager doing its usual thing. Half an hour on the clock. We do have an injury. So it's a forced substitution. And Bitsiabu is going to have to come on for Hamza. Because, like I say, Didario is out injured. So we do get a JBH, and it is for us. So can we stick this ball in the back of the net from a direct free kick? I mean, they just need to give it to De Reyes, because De Reyes will find the net with it. But it is Godoy. He's capable of putting a direct free kick in. My word, that just skims the top of the net. So I'm going to say I'm disappointed at half-time, because This is not the kind of display. I mean, we have beaten Manchester City once this season. It's not the kind of display that I would expect to see. We've been playing very, very well. However, it looks like my rotation and my resting players is actually not working, because we have a lot of tired players out there, and that is not ideal. Okay, 3 changes. Matos is coming on up front, and Matos has been an absolute superstar. He kind of knows he's like second to Julian and Dores, but when I bring him on, he always bangs a goal in for me. So a great attitude to have from a player who's on my bench a lot. Eric has come on as the attacking midfielder, and Agotchukwu has come on in midfield. So we open the second half. Ruben Diaz there plays the ball to Baraldo. It's not Bernardo, it's Baraldo. Doku down this left-hand side. And can we pick that ball up? We have picked the ball up, but the referee has given what we call in the trade a big game penalty. So Manchester City look like they might take the lead here. It's definitely going to get given as a penalty. Yeah, penalty is awarded. So we're looking to our goalkeeper now. Can he save this one from Haaland? Haaland has scored 18 goals this season, and he's been a bit on fire. Puts the ball in the back of the net, and we are unfortunately losing 1-0. And that is not something I've seen off camera for a while. We don't normally concede in games, or at least go behind. But shame that Karnasetchi very nearly gets to the ball. So that first half forced substitution has been really detrimental, because I wanted to bring Dores off. Would you believe it? After I've bigged him up so much in this episode, he's on a 6.2 for the game against Manchester City. I tried to bring Young on for him. I can't. I was prompted to change Flavio Gomez. Kamara has come on as the anchor. There's not a lot that we can do now. Maybe we can keep it to 1-0. I mean, should we even drop? I think we might even drop, you know. Let's drop into the defensive tactic. Let's try and keep it to 1-0 and then try and do them at our place. So not a single shot on target in this one. 76 minutes on the clock. This is the worst performance, I think, since the first leg against Newcastle. And that was a very touch and go, wasn't it? Somebody needs to go and put the foot on the ball there. And Goma's going for it. Plays the ball to Branthwaite. We just need to play a few simple balls here. And we do need to try and get a shot on target. 76 minutes and we've had nothing on target at all. Like I say, it's probably the worst performance since the first leg against Newcastle. And that's over the top. It's before this game kicked off, I was absolutely certain we were going to win the Champions League, because we've been the football we've been playing has been absolutely sublime. Header there, and that is over. It's still only 1-0, but the performance is not very encouraging at all. The 4 minutes of time added on, we've had one shot on target in next year of 0.32. But the scoreline is what matters. We got beat, but only 1-0. If Jerez can get his shooting boots on, and maybe even Matos, in the return leg, we could end up winning it 2-1, 3-1. Who knows? Wishful thinking? I don't know. Well, I'm not sure whether that was a curveball level of difficulty, a football manager, shenanigans. I don't know, but that was a very, very poor performance. Okay, we have games to go and play off camera now, and we'll be back for that second leg to see if we can beat Manchester City and get into the semi-final of the Champions League. Well, it was only one game off camera, albeit an important game. It was the semi-final of the French Cup, and it was a 2-0 win against Reims. So we are through the French Cup final. The focus today, though, is on the Champions League. The focus of this save now is the Champions League. It's the second leg against Manchester City, and it is at home. I would expect a good win in this one, like we did against Newcastle. We lost the first leg, but then came out all guns firing in the second leg. I would expect us to do that today because this team is one of the best teams I've ever had in Football Manager. So I can't see us losing this. I really can't. So needless to say, we need to score 2 or 3 goals today. Durays is a 5-star striker. He's absolutely at the top of his game at the moment. I would be very surprised if we see the same performance today. I did rest him for the French Cup semi-final. Him and Julian both got a nice rest. So hopefully that's not made them rusty. You can't win sometimes, can you? We are going to go attacking, I think. It's the only way really against City. Bukayo Saka flirts the ball in. We have every man in the penalty area. Bukayo Saka again chasing into the penalty area. It's taking everybody on. Haaland does miss that shot. And we do manage to get the ball away. So the first 10 minutes is all Manchester City. 32-year-old Phil Foden there floats the ball in. 32-year-old Haaland heads it over the bar. Godoy on the ball, 38 minutes on the clock, chips the ball into the box, and Julian is going to do what with this? Slice the ball across. The ball is in the back of the net, and Duray's 37th goal of the season. What a superstar this lad is, and he does get us back on level terms. It was a bit of a scruffy goal, I think. Let's just have another look at that one. So Godoy doesn't strike it. Julian slides it in. Actually, it was a very good shot, pinged in off Diogo Costa. So 2 minutes of time added on, and we're into half time. And we are going to say that we please. Let's just have a little look for tiredness. We should be okay. Unfortunately, Kirkes is very tired. And with the other wing-back, Santos, wing-backs and Football Manager, I keep saying it. I know you're probably bored of me saying it, but we're going to have to bring on... Who can we bring? Oh, well, we've got Bitsiabu on the right-hand side. I think we're going to have to switch him over there. And we will bring Didario, and he is on a fitness, but he should be able to do 45 minutes. Julian up front looking very tired. Let's bring Matos on for him. Okay, Durays floats the ball at the box. Blanco, header over the bar. And that was a bit poor, to be quite honest. I've seen those go in quite a few times this season. Didario now certainly not the flowing football that I've been watching. Gomez, Bitsiabu, back to Gomez again. Bitsiabu again plays the ball to Gomez. So wing backs in this game. Yes, come on, Ngoma 2-0. And I was just going to have a little bit of a whinge there about the wing backs. Neither my right wing back is not fully fit. Bitsiabu is not really a wing back. So wing backs again, I'm being absolutely screwed with them by Football Manager. But who cares? Bitsiabu, lovely ball to Ngoma. It's in the back of the net. It's 2-0 and 2-1 overall. Bitsiabu now with the ball to Ngoma, back to Bitsiabu. Bitsiabu, I think I've been playing him in the wrong position. He's playing absolutely outstandingly well at left wing back. Ball back to Didario. Not fit Didario. Just be careful with it, lad. Don't give the ball away. Manages to get the ball in the box. It's a header and it's just over the bar. And the keeper never had that one. 71 minutes on the clock. We have dropped into a control possession now. 3 changes. Take one of my strikers off. I think it's Jurez has come off. Very tired. Don't know why. Because he sat out the semi-final of the French Cup. So I don't know why he's tired. Sotelo and Montero now going to play twin defensive midfield players, and Kamara has come on as the DLP. Those changes have not been made yet. Durays plays the ball, very, very poor ball to Bukayo Saka. Livramento now. Livramento is going to hoof this ball long, hopefully. It'll be picked up by a red shirt. Oh, it has been picked up. Back to Durays. Oh! And just outside the post. The changes have been made now, so Durays is off the pitch. We are playing a little bit, well, we're playing a lot more defensively now. Godoy floats the ball in the box, and Kamara is after this one. Down this side, Ngoma, and the ball whizzes past the post. Just dropped into a cautious mentality now, and there's 2 minutes of time added on. Are we going to actually do this and beat Manchester City? It certainly wasn't a vintage performance, but on the night we have beaten Manchester City 2-0, 2-1 overall. We are into the Champions League semi-final. And that semi-final will be against, yes, you guessed it, Real Madrid. And for once, we've not got the tie the right way around. We're at home first and then play Real Madrid in the second leg at their place. So not ideal. Going to go and play some games off camera now. And I'm sure I'll see some lovely flowing football. Derez will probably get a hat-trick in every game. When we come to the Champions League, it's a different story altogether. Does that tell us something? Is there some subliminal message there that Lille are still not classed as a great team on the big stage? I don't know. In my eyes, this is one of the best teams I've ever had in Football Manager. Who knows? Going to go and play those games now, and we'll be back for the two-legged tie against Real Madrid in the semi-final of the Champions League to see if we can get through to the final. And I think it might be PSG in the final. That would be a bit of a humdinger of a tie, wouldn't it? We'll see you very shortly.